So we just saw the Raiders and Broncos game. That's pretty intense. That's a lot of questions, but I got a question for you. Who's gonna have a better season next year, right? Raiders or Broncos?
Okay.
Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Debated Fans, and we just saw a very close game between the Raiders and Broncos, and I got more questions than answers, but I got a special guest on the phone today. We have an actual true Broncos fan. They're going to debate it between the Raiders fan, and we're going to see, convince me, between Raiders and Broncos, who's going to have a better season. So let's give Broncos fan a call, and let's see what his verdict has to say. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
Hello.
Hey, is this a Broncos fan?
Huge Broncos fan. Yes, sir.
Huge Broncos fan. Okay. Well, you're on the debate of the fans, where we're just fans, just debated between us, no sports, no analysts. So, hey, we just saw the Broncos and Raiders game. There's a lot of I have more questions than answers, but you are here to defend your team. And the question of the day: who will have a better season next year, the Raiders or the Broncos? And I will let the Raiders ambassador go, and you can have about a minute and 30.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so honestly, the Raiders, terrible game today. We barely pulled through. We had over 100 yards in penalties, which is ridiculous. 4 turnovers. I don't know how we won the game, but I want to say Derek Carr stepped up our offense. Darren Waller had a phenomenal game. So yeah, I feel like we just have to go into the offseason, get a few defensive players. I'm looking at linebackers, defensive ends. Somebody like, what's his name? Michael Parson. Great pick. But I feel like he's going to be out in the first round. And Gregory Rousseau, defensive end, can also switch to the inside. So I feel like if we could pick somebody like that, or even Nick Bolton. Great, secure tackle. So like I said, we just got to pick up more defensive players, and we're going to have a great season.
Okay.
And Denver Broncos, I just feel like Drew Lock, maybe not the best quarterback. Their defense is there. Their offense just is struggling too much, and it's a lot harder to pick up an offense than a defense.
Man, those are fighting words. You're calling out Drew Lock. All right, Broncos fan. How do you respond? Give us your take.
Well, after a game like today, after a season like this season, it's really hard to defend my team. But that's what I was brought on this show to do, so I'm going to do it, man.
All right.
You know, we had a lot of key injuries this season. We lost, our number one wide receiver, Cortland Sutton, Von Miller in the preseason. Yeah. We lost him, a huge piece to our defense. And our O-line has just been a patchwork all season long. So it's kind of like, it was kind of what I expected this season. We got a young QB with no offensive line, inexperienced. But he has weapons. We have, even with Sutton now, we got Judy, we got Hamler, we got, Hamilton, Patrick, like Noah Fant. And then Gordon. We have Gordon in the backfield. So it's kind of like, I don't know, like I don't want to make excuses for the kid, but I mean, come on, man, like you got the weapons. Even though the offensive line is shot, you should be able to make some, key plays and not make those huge mistakes. I feel like our defense is pretty solid. It's kept us in games all season long. We're right there with the Raiders as far as losing games and like with less than 5 points, by less than 5 points. So we've been able to stay in games. We need a quarterback that's going to get us over the hump, basically. Yeah.
Man, it kind of sounds like Raiders and Broncos kind of come to the same conclusion. The QB of the Broncos. So last 30 seconds, Raiders fan.
Last 30 seconds. Yeah, I feel like Drew Luck, he just falls under pressure too easily. For instance, he just made the Raiders look like a great defense out there, except for that one play when Worley was in there for Abram, and then Judy did that phenomenal play. But that was Judy himself. He ran for 80 yards. What's his name? Drew Lock. That wasn't really Drew Lock. That was Judy as a phenomenal player. So I just feel like Drew Lock may be their hit or miss. But at the same time, the Raiders, they just same thing. Like you said, injuries this season. So next season, hopefully they're healthy, and then our defense players, we pick some up. And yeah, Waller and Jacobs, phenomenal all season. So yeah, I feel like we will be in the playoffs next season.
All right, Broncos, last 30 seconds. Convince me.
Yeah, well, hopefully, we get our offensive line, in order. We'll see what happens with the quarterback position. There's a couple QBs out there that I'm interested in, like, Matt Stafford, Sam Darnold. They'll be available. We have 9 draft picks, so we could trade those for, decent QB. So I feel that's the missing piece for us, man. Offense, we have weapons. Defense is solid. We just need a leader. And I just don't think Drew Lock is the guy for us right now.
Man, spoken from the bottom of his heart of a true Broncos fan, the QB is the issue. I'm sorry to hear it. I am sorry to hear it because it is the hardest position to play and is the most difficult position to find a good player for. It is just hard. Broncos fan, thank you so much. We will catch you next season, and we will catch you during postseason. We'll have a little special announcement at the end of the video, so stay tuned. All right, Broncos fan, good. Catch you later.
All right. Later.
I'm super surprised that both of you agreed that Drew Lock was, well, let's just answer the first question. Based on both of your arguments, I do believe the Raiders will have a better season next year. I am not the biggest fan of Derek Carr. I've said this on multiple times. I do not believe that Carr will be returning to the Raiders, but we will debate that another day.
Yeah, Derek Carr has improved every season. I'm just going to say that. All pro Derek Carr.
Okay, so the big announcement, guys, we will be starting a podcast, and kind of like this little segment, I will be bringing in close friends that are other fans of other teams, and we will debate it. We will do a full-on podcast video, and this is a very long topic. We can easily talk about it for half an hour, even an hour, if you guys really want to go into it. But anyway, guys, if you like what you had a little experience today, smash the thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below if you're interested in coming into the show, a debate of the fans. And I think that's it, man. On to the next season. Raiders, Broncos, good job. Injuries and COVID. I mean, it was tough, but
time to hang up the jersey you'll see in the back.
Yeah, it's time for the Kobe Bryant jerseys back there. You do have some Kobe Bryant jerseys down there, so it's time for basketball season, and we will catch you later today about the Washington football team and the Eagles to see if Washington makes it to the playoffs for the first time in God knows how long. I don't remember how long. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.